Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, a lot of people have been on me to get the LR tier list up in quick order here. I do these days like to take my time to make sure I'm not making crucial mistakes. I did find this one a little bit tricky, but it's not like this type of top 10. It's the other, where people have also asked me to do kind of like the tiered top 10s. And I mean, I did fill it out with a lot more characters. Right now, 11th anniversary did not like mash power creep, right? Like, oh my god, power creep, that's like wiping out all the game and stuff like that. So there's a lot more relevant characters. There's a lot more good characters right now than I would have to say any point in the game's history. So, keep in mind that just means that like a top 10 is going to be how do I word it? Something that's going to piss people off easier, something that people are going to disagree with easier, right? Like, it's going to get into it. Let's start with number 10, Daimo Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta here. Daimo Vegeta, I think, is very good. I don't hate the EX mechanic like many seem to, because, well, I mean, to me, I've kind of accepted the role of RNG in this game years ago, and it seems like a lot of other people are not really accepting, like, that's just kind of the way it is. If this guy is popping a couple of EX supers, he could really help you gain control of the fight. Damn, this... Okay, the Thievin 6 wiki's fallen way behind. Alright, let's pull up over here, just to show his EX super attack. It's very important. This right here is so broken. It does so much for this guy, right? Really giving him a lot of defensive support. But, I mean, he does have a problem here. I guess they just love doing this with a lot of Vegetas. I mean, this is 10th anniversary Evolution Blue Vegeta. I remember sitting here being like, yeah, but, you know, the kid has got no defense against boss mechanics. And for the most part, that's kind of the thing with this guy. Now, we could save his active. I really like this effect, by the way. I think this is very good. But the other effect that this is going to do is it'll give him his damage reduction right here at the start of turn to potentially protect a bit against like an AoE or locking or something like that. But, I mean, this guy, I mean, can be susceptible to some of these boss mechanics, right? But I do think that this Daimo Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I think he's a pretty good character. I think right around here, to me, feels good for him. Next, we're going to get the 8th anniversary GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Now, I would say, like, just straight up... yeah, we'll do this. I would say just straight up, this character does feel like a disappointment to me. So I've seen a lot of discussion on this, and I would have to agree. The 8th anniversary LRs both are held back on a little bit, I think, because of their spirit bombs. Now, a lot of people are talking about the bit limit, right? Which is where Dokkan can only, like once the numbers get to a certain level, like, the game breaks, essentially, right? So, like, a lot of, like, Easy A stages, like LR Easy A stages, you'll get to a certain point and the bosses can't do damage anymore, right? Like, the game is kind of just, like, breaking. I think the main issue with the 8th anniversary LRs and what I anticipated their Easy A to look like is I thought both LRs would be stacking both stats. Right, so if this character was stacking defense, the game would completely change for this character. I don't think it would change anything for this right here either. In weaker fights, maybe it'd be harder to get this guy to get killed and revive, but in, like, really nasty fights, this guy would still be reviving even if they were stacking defense. I think the fix for this character is them stacking defense. That's it. Boom. Problem solved. I feel like they would feel much better. Remember, they have their permanent key stacking ability, which is awesome. Their stacking attack. They did hold back a little bit in the amount of attack stacking they do. Again, I believe that's because of the spirit bombs. If they were stacking, you know, massively every super, like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the spirit bomb would end up doing no damage. So definitely a little bit of a disappointment. I've seen people talking about this a lot when Tech Vegito came out. Because, like, Tech Vegito, their way around it is Tech Vegito just has a million hits that, like, are doing a lot of damage rather than, like, one gargantuan hit. But guess what people are going to enjoy more? the one gargantuan hit. People love like these spirit bombs, stuff like that. So this like bit limit thing certainly does appear to be a major issue. And like if we could just get that solved, then we could prevent future characters from kind of being like halfway done here. But I do think that's the issue here. I think like the fix for both 8th anniversary LRs, and I do like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta a lot better. But if this character was stacking both attack and defense, that they're fixed. And they're going to feel really good. But they don't stack defense. So it's they just kind of have a weird role. Another thing I'm always going to complain about, it's always troublesome, is characters that have to fucking get hit, man. That shit is so ass. It's just ass. It just sucks. Because it's like you don't control the spread of where enemies attack. Like you have to completely like mess up rotations, play crazily, potentially just to get characters hit. All characters that have this ability are inherently not as good as characters that don't have this, period. In Super Saiyan 4 Goku, in Evolution Blue Vegeta, this character, I mean, Orange Piccolo, it was never an issue when during Orange Piccolo's run, right? In Evolution Blue Vegeta, it wasn't really that big of an issue when he had freshly Easy 8, but like these characters that have to get hit, this shit, it just sucks. It sucks. And it's not even, I mean, some of it maybe is my builds, but like, yeah, I mean, you know what the best way to win is? Not get hit. Why is Floyd Mayweather undefeated? I wonder. I wonder. Is it defense maybe? It might be. Just saying. So, yeah, I think this character's a disappointment. I would not have expected this character to feel like such a disappointment to me. I don't. They're still in the top 10. They still have a lot of value. But this character to me is a major disappointment. They are. This is the first Dokkan Fest LR Anniversary EZA where it's just like, wow, like actually, like, you know, we would have to go back. I do give a bit of grace to that 7th anniversary. Like we were entering into what is kind of like, I guess, I need to start calling the modern era the Red Zone era, really. Because, you know, things changed drastically with the Red Zone era. And that's when they EZA'd the 3rd and 4th anniversary LRs during that 7th anniversary. But they didn't start making characters, like, good until halfway through the year. Again, 2025 and 2022 have a lot of similarities in that aspect. But it's like this character is the worst Dokkan Fest LR anniversary EZA since, you know, the 4th and 3rd anniversary LRs. For sure. Which is definitely a huge bummer, right? So, all right, there's a lot of discussion on these boys. But, yeah. There they are, right here. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that. All right, so next, the Carnival EJL Goku. I don't know that I need to do a lot of discussion about this guy. He just has a nice toolkit. He has a nice bag of tricks with his heal, survive KO attack. Right now, there's a lot of good characters that have this, and this is quickly becoming one of my favorite abilities as they make these bosses more annoying than ever. This survive KO ability, I mean, I've won so many runs off of this guy having this. Physical UI Goku having it. Majin Buu's got it. A lot of good characters have this. The INT Trunks, Future Gohan and Trunks have got this survive KO attack. I mean, a lot of that may have to do with, you know, me fighting Jiren, who's, again, let's use, I'm going to start calling the modern era the Red Zone era, right? In the Red Zone era, I think this Jiren fight is probably the second hardest boss we've seen in the Red Zone era, with only Red Zone Broly. Original Red Zone Broly. I think he's number 1. And I think this Jiren probably gets number 2, right? So, and that survive KO mechanic, dude, whew, that's very important against him. But yeah, this guy, he just has again, huge bag of tricks, key blast counter, defensive stacking. This is one of the more, like, just like, what's a good term I could use? Maybe like sigh of relief, like, oh, damn, nice. That's a good, like, this was a good EZA, a really good anniversary EZA. Like, sigh of relief, like, damn, they cook with him. Because this is a popular character, too. People really like this Goku. The kid Gohan has 5 fans across his entire lifespan, that LR. But this Goku, people really did like. All right, next, we're going to grab the INT Super Saiyan 4s. These guys are really, really good. And, I mean, I even could see them move higher on this list easily. As maybe, like, we need to see what's going to happen with the content. I didn't want to wait any longer on this tier list. I need to get it up. But I mean, the content is in a weird spot where the Greatest Tours looks like it's going to go away. The Ari Red Zones are going away, and Ari Supreme Municipal Battle, the Player's Choice Battle, all the events are going, all the anniversary content is going away. So it's just like, I don't know what like the meta is going to like land on. Like with Player's Choice Battle, this character skyrockets in value, right? Of course. But like, it's just like kind of right now, this is where I feel with them. Like kind of like in the current like structure of things, but I mean, we'll see what's going to happen when I think this new mode is going to tie into all these events going away. I think, but we'll find out for sure, right? So yeah, this character is very good, but this just fucking sucks. I'm ashamed of myself for not catching this within one did I? In their initial breakdown within one singular second, 4 rainbow orbs is comedy. That shit is not common at all. This character, what this guy should be is a double rainbow orb changer turn. Like, so you keep this right here, but then he should also have baseline rainbow orb changing. So turn 1, he double rainbow orb changes, and then the rest of the fight he's rainbow orb changing. That is a huge fumble for this character. If this character was permanent rainbow orb changing, that alone, I would probably explode them up. Because this would really, I'm going to start calling it the Iron Cane team, where you just slam all the big heavy LRs on one team together, right? And Key's going to be an issue, orbs are going to be an issue. But like, I mean, one of these fuckers could have, rainbow orb changed. This is the perfect one to do it. Just this combo right here is just criminal. This ability should be this should be 2 rainbow orbs and 3 rainbow orbs for this ability. And they should be a double rainbow orb changer. That's what should be done. That's exactly what should be done. So the first ability should be changed to 2 rainbow orbs, second ability should be changed to 3 rainbow orbs, and they should have baseline rainbow orb changing in here as well. Keep this and have baseline rainbow orb changing. That's exactly what should have happened. I find them to be a real disappointment to me, but remember, this is a long event character, right? They're going to be stacking like crazy. Stacking like crazy. The LR Super Saiyan 4s. And then you get to this guy, and this guy is probably my single favorite character in the game to use right now. He has my favorite battle motion. I just love the way he's designed. I think it works really well. Again, this is probably my favorite character in the game right now, and this is the closer. This is when you bring in John Wick. This is when you bring in Liam Neeson right here to just fucking end shit. This guy right here. And guess what? It's very fun to end shit with this guy. So, I do have this character probably a little bit too low for most people, but, I mean, make your own tier list, right? Like, guess what? No matter how good my tier list would be, most people are not going to agree with it. That's just kind of the nature of tier lists, and especially in an era where there's not 10 good characters, there's not 7 good characters, and then we got 3 mid characters in the top 10. There's legit like 20 good LRs, like 25 good LRs. All right, next, Future Gohan and Trunks. I feel like people will heavily disagree with me having this character this high, but this character's ridiculous. Turn 1, 90% damage reduction plus guard. Turn 3, unconditional revive. Turn 5, Trunks 100% dodge. Boom. Domination. Just a beautiful card. I will kiss the design of this unit. This is maybe the best designed unit of 2025. Maybe. I guess the blues are in there. But yeah, this guy, I don't even really want to spend time talking about it. This character's just ridiculous, man. So good, so good. And their toolkit, of course, makes them a huge asset in the Jiren fight, man. I cannot stop using this character in there because they're just so fucking valuable. And then I've won many fights now off of this ability, dude. Actually, I have. This insane ability right here. So good. So good. That survived KO. Dodging characters having that is actually just like I will fall to my knees, man. That shit is so good. It really is. I cannot, like, we've won so many runs off of this guy and physical UI Goku having that. All right. Like, just in the past, 8th anniversary dodge characters, they're just dead. 6th anniversary dodge characters, they would have just been dead. But this new era, now they, you know, they give them a hit like that, and then that's all it takes. That's all it takes. You throw that full dodge build on these fuckers along with this, you don't lose. So, all right, we got them there. Okay. Next is Daimo Goku. I gotta... Okay. And I also want to grab the next character, which I think is Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Now, I will say this. This is the one part of this tier list where I was a little unsure. I'm telling you guys right now, even right now, I decided just, all right, let's just start recording. Like, I've been thinking of kind of the skeleton of this tier list in my head as, you know, the days have gone on, you know, watching Iron Cane play, watching some of these other guys play, see how units are performing, right? Again, I do try and really take my time with these tier lists because I don't want them to be bad, truthfully. I can't decide between this character, these two. I can't. Like, Daimo Goku is just a stronger, like, he's just, like, kind of like a stronger overall character, for sure. But, like, I don't... How many abilities do we have right now that's more broken than this standby? Like, dude, this shit is so OP. I'm putting them at 4. Like, this shit is so OP. The damage they could do with the Spirit Bomb, the hello. Oh, by the way, I didn't talk about this cunt over here. Guess what they don't fucking have? Where is the guaranteed crit on the Spirit Bomb? Are they out of their minds? Don't even talk back to me for 1 second. Dude. I'll hand out bans. Listen, I have a full fucking crit build on this character, and they never crit. Okay, I did it. I did it. The full crit build. I have 0 dodge on this character. Crit, and they never crit, dude. Here, let me say something everyone will unanimously agree with. Every single Spirit Bomb Dokkan releases for the rest of the game's lifespan should be a guaranteed 100% crit. Every single Spirit Bomb Dokkan ever releases. What they could have done, I felt like that would have been very easy for this character, is just attach it to the 18 key super. Bam. Crit for the turn, right? Bam. That's all they needed to do. Performs crit for the turn, right? Like the ability that like EGL UI Goku and INT Evolution Blue Vegeta have, attach it to this character. So that way, at least there's maybe a little bit of like strategy to it. Like, okay, I could put the character in slot 1 and they die and we drop the Spirit Bomb. But if they get to attack first, I know the Spirit Bomb is a guaranteed crit. That is what they should have did. That's how they failed this. That's another way they failed this character. This character not critting on Spirit Bomb, it's so fucking frustrating. Whereas this character, I just know 100% of the time, we're critting. We're critting. It's always a crit. Right? Like, bro. Like, we just crit. Crit, thanks. Boom. Too good. Then this ridiculous damage reduction ability. Then on their third turn, they switch the whole field into orbs. So then there's 2 ways we could play this. We have guaranteed 100% damage reduction in slot 1, or we could drop the Spirit Bomb, which will do 500 million damage, right? Your pick. Like, it's just a ridiculous character. And then I mean, it's pretty useful in their stack and defense. And then they're invincible. That's pretty useful, man. Then they're just invincible. I like it. Have to say I like the character. So I am going to put them above Daimo Goku. Daimo Goku was definitely helped out. A lot of characters in the anniversary were giving massive key support, which definitely does help Daimo Goku here quite a bit. Getting all this key support from all these different characters. I find this guy to just be genuinely very strong. You could probably say, well, I don't think people are definitely gonna call him boring, because there is kind of the like mental thing of like, are you gonna get the EX super or not? And he hits so fucking hard for free that's exactly the type of character that people love, right? But I mean, he's just like kind of like sort of basic in what he's doing. But I find this guy to be a tremendous character, man. I think that this guy's really good. Again, these two is a bit of discussion for me. We'll talk about this more when we get to the tiers part. The last 3, I don't think we really need to spend too much time. I'm just going to 1, 2, 3 us. Blues, Goma, physical UI. Just again, I'm just going to 1, 2, 3 us. I'm not really upsetting the order that these characters are on. I don't think we need to. With the introduction of longer fights, all that does is, well, I don't, let me change what I was saying there. If anything, I would say Goma's better in short fights. Because in short fights, it's like Goma has 100% invincibility, basically, and then he's going into the giant form and you win, right? Longer fights is where he could actually be killed, because I feel like a lot of people just kind of forget about this, but in longer fights, this kid's dodge is starting to go away. His dodge, he has much stronger dodge earlier in the fight right there, right? So as the fight is going on, that dodge is going away. You do have to keep in mind with that. Remember, he's got his guaranteed stacking. He's got his healing. He's got the giant form. Ridiculous. The blues are a character who remain without weakness. I don't know what they're going to do. I could see Goma and physical UI probably aging out before. Well, I don't know. Physical UI, this character, with the 100% dodge the first time you get a key sphere at this guy, and then the 100% damage reduction the first time you get a key sphere at this guy. That's why this character is number one. It's simply put, it's those abilities, right? I would like to mention this. Every time I see screenshots of people dying with physical UI, I can tell that they are just that they opened with physical UI. This is like a skill check character, kind of. I think in most situations, you start as UI, like UI is the first one that's kind of like tagged in. That's not, I think, the smartest way to play in almost all fights. Against Cell Max, I mean, UI right away to get the dodge support up for some of your characters makes a ton of sense. But again, I would say in almost all fights, you want to start as Evolution Blue Vegeta, and then you bust out UI Goku towards the end when it's time to put the fight away, and the kid will have 100% dodge in slot 1, and then this ability. At the amount of wins we have off of this, we won in Festival thanks to this shit, dude. Like, I absolutely love this. I think this is easily the best character in the game. The value they provide is crazy. Goma has that same role as always. And then the blues, again, bro, we literally, I mean, I gotta show this, man. You guys know, I've been screaming from the mountains. Even in my head right now, I'm thinking about putting, you know what? I think I'm gonna put the blues above Goma, actually. I think I'm going to do that. I am. Okay. You guys know, I've been screaming forever. Load. Please, come on. Yeah, let's try him. Okay. I've been screaming forever how much better the blues are than everyone gives them credit for defensively. We're talking defensively. This character is much better than people give him credit for. So we get to this situation right here. Look at this. The blues live this, dude. They eat this Jiren Super, so we fail our 80% dodge plus our dodge build. Look at this. Bam. We eat this, and this fucker lives this. This is unbelievable. I've been screaming that the blues are way better than people give them credit for. People act like this character is just some bitch-ass dodge or die slop character, and in most situations, that's exactly not what they are. When they're going to get killed by a super, it's usually a super that's going to kill even the tank characters. So, I mean, this unit is just ridiculous. I just don't really see how they power creep them. The way this character gets power crept means all these other characters are dead, which is not healthy for the game. So, get used to this character. Because I don't see how they can be power crept, man. They don't have holes. This is the most tight kit we've ever seen, I think, easily. Because even you go, oh, well, dodge canceling, duh. They could cancel that. They gave them dodge cancel nullification, dude. It's ridiculous. You do the Blue Vegeta active, you get the huge guard. Blue Vegeta, his damage is now starting to be much less impressive than it has been in the past, Blue Vegeta's damage. But Blue Vegeta can hit hard. This is one of the best characters in the game, I think, for Festival. It's one of the best characters in the game for all these fights. Yeah, I do feel like putting the blues in front of Goma. That is what we should. This does feel better to me. Looking at that, yeah. Okay, that does feel a little bit better with the blues. A little bit. Sorry, I choked there. Oh, with the blues in front of Goma, yeah. Okay. Then we go to this. So this is where I'm sure people are going to be mad at. There's a million things you can get mad at right here. again, it's impossible to put something up that everyone's gonna like. I'm well aware of this. I mean, we could just kind of like examine it. This is genuinely like, or generally kind of how I feel. Remember what I said? I had a lot of difficulty with this character versus this character. Their standby is so broken. I feel like I want them in this row, which is for these spectacular abilities. Goma's giant form and 99% damage reduction, the blues answer to every single possible problem, the 100% damage reduction, 100% dodge, and survive KO of this character, their standby. That's how I want to separate it with Daimo Goku. It's funny, I do feel like Daimo Goku versus that character is something I was really wrestling in my head, but I do kind of land on this, I think, is where I'm with it. So the top 10, I don't know that I need to discuss too much. This character is just so much better than people give him credit for. I will say this too, after I powered them up with full power Whis equips, this character seems better than ever. We have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Rose, yeah. Omega, to me, I'm sorry, my angels, Omega really feels like he's been hurt by a lot of the recent content drop. He does. Using Omega has not really been a pleasing experience. At the gods, with some of these long fights kind of like coming back, that really gives the gods much more value as long as they don't get sniped while you're stacking, right? Physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Ultimate Gohan still right there, Rose kind of right around that spot. Then this tier of characters I think is fine. Maybe if there's a character on this list I'm underrating, maybe it's Kid Gohan. This would be maybe the character I'm underrating a little bit here, but I like this. I like this one. This is where I'm feeling with this. Now, I'd say there's a very good chance this does not get updated for a long time, because I mean, I don't know. I guess if LR Super Buu is going to easy, maybe it could be really crazy. I don't expect a summonable LR anytime soon, although maybe, you know, Majit, like at Saiyan Day could be like a LR or something, maybe. But yeah, this is where I'm feeling with all the LRs at the moment. So let me know what you guys think. Again, if we talk about the legacy of the anniversary, like Dokkan Fest LR EZAs, this character hits the legacy. They do. This character, though, disappointed me. And I don't feel like this character, the GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, was good enough. I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, their EZA is on par. I mean, maybe we could say that overall, like the 7th anniversary LR EZAs were stronger. Sure. But, like, I feel like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta does hit the legacy in there. But GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I'm disappointed in them, man. I am. They really needed, I think, defensive stacking, or maybe like an extra 30% damage reduction for the first 3 turns or something. They needed, there's something more GT Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta needed, right? So, we'll end like this. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you, my loves, for watching. And I will catch you guys when? Next time.